seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
2 yards on the pickup.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Got it. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
That was an ugly-looking kick, and the snap, largely to blame. These special teams operations are relying on everyone being on the same page, so even the slightest hiccup can lead to some missed kicks, and that's exactly what we saw here.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is McCarthy. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Steelers.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Roman Wilson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are going to... Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. To the air with McCarthy.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some room to work.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw.
McCarthy. That's complete to his tight end flyer move.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. Bernard. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
28, Jets 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It is complete to Mitchell. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Harp 70, Harp 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Joey Bosa in on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's cut 19. Go. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw.
McCarthy to the sideline and incomplete.
I would describe the way that he's played today as mature. He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.
Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. McCarthy operating from the gun.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Here's McCarthy.
Now, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
J.J. McCarthy taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
23 yards on the play.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer.
Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lion.
They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's caught. Mitchell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Cougar 19, Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check motion, motion, motion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Panther 6, go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll drop the throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. To throw from his end zone. McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They run here with Dowdle. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing is McCarthy. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
DK Metcalf.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
Now the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Oswald good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
17. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. If you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
15 yards on the play. And the Jets, first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw here.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the save. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Running left, it's Warren. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
The city always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Pittsburgh, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.